It says go. And you leave that place like everything is okay. I found it to be true. Brethren come. Oh, I've heard things in this life. Things I cannot talk about. Things. Dear Lord. As a pastor, we hear things. Things you cannot even use them as example. Did I ever tell you? After service in a cotton, same cotton alake, the platform is a bit smaller than this. I stood like this after service. I will normally stay. I've been staying after service. Like the difference that I take pictures, right? Then no camera. There was a man that was standing in front of me. I said, "Is there anything?" Oh, he said, "Yes. I would like to see you." So I came closer. He said, "No," because ushers, some people were still. He said, no. I need to see you privately. I was like, he was looking so hard. It's after service. He's going to see me. I said, "Can we not talk?" He said, no, something. I said, "I can hear." Then he said, "No, maybe he needs to let me know what it is." So he whispered into my ears. He said, "I need to see you privately because I'm a ritualist." Now, my brother Lawrence didn't hear. My brother Johnson didn't hear. He said, "And as I'm talking to you now, I have human parts in my car." At this point, it was difficult for me to say "Egbamio," because I don't know how. I look at my guys, whether they were very observant. Now here is a ritualist standing in front of me. I'm not a policeman. He came to confess. He said, "I am a ritualist. As I'm talking to you now, I have human parts in the car. I need to see you privately." Dear God, how private is this privately? God. So I didn't want to appear that I was afraid. Inside the church, I arranged chairs somewhere, so I followed. All of that time as he was talking to me, brothers and sisters, I was checking my private parts. All the time he was talking to me, once in a while I would whether it was still there, because I don't know how they collected this thing. I'm telling you, I can't sell him in a hurry because I needed to be free from. Inside the church. Then I said, "So how did you know me? Why me?" He said, "Yesterday at around 8 p.m., our car broke down in front of church." He said, "Some brother," he said, "Look at you people have a meeting." Yes. I said, "We had a prayer meeting." He said, "So our car broke down, and he said some of your members were coming and they were singing." He said they were singing. He said there's a particular one. He had left, he had gone. He came back and said, "I see blood." He said he looked at him to say, "If you don't leave this place," he was thinking that, does this guy know? Does this guy who know where? He said, the guy said, "I see blood. I see blood. You guys need to give your heart to Christ. I see blood." So he said, when I noticed that he wasn't really seeing the blood that was dropping in the car, he was just seeing the blood. Amen, but it wasn't me. He said, he looked at him and said, "Who are you?" He said, "That's my church." That's how he pointed to the church. So they left. The following day, police traced them to their hotel in Okokomaiko. He was the only one that escaped. He remembered the church. That guy, listen, this was his own testimony. He said, the guy was not afraid. I wanted to know who taught him. He said, that's why I came. He said, I came all the way from Okokomaiko to Ikotun. I led him to Christ. Right there. We hear things that you can't discuss. So, necessity is placed on us. Whether you do it willingly or forcefully, against your will, just know the dispensation of the gospel is coming. What is my reward then? Verily that when I preach the gospel, I may make the gospel of Christ without charge, that I abuse not my power in the gospel. You know, it was when I got here, really, to be honest with you, it was when I got here, I started seeing some beautiful things. I was like, I'm not used to it. Eunice will tell you. I don't know how to ask. If I take money from you, I say, keep record, because I'm going to pay back. If I need money, I say, keep record. I'm going to pay back. But when I got here, they told me that the money for my fuel. I'm like, for my fuel? How? The money for my food. They cook every week since I came. Since I came. I used to tell them in Ikorodu, I was there for 16 years. Wonderful people. I just didn't teach them. I couldn't. It took Pastor Sage, I remember. It took Pastor Sage Osage to move me out of the church. He wanted to tell them about buying me a car. They didn't have the opportunity. I wouldn't even leave. I closed the service. To plan my birthday was a problem. They had to plan with him. So he came and said, I would like you to come to Ikotun to see your brethren. That why you will come here. I thought, oh, that's good. So I went to Ikotun. It was in Ikorodu. That was how he spoke to them about buying me a car the first time in Ikorodu. That was not the first time getting a car. It was when they bought it, he said that was why he came. They had to tell the brethren, what's wrong with you people? So I don't know how to listen. Church has never paid my rent. You have to understand. A brother can give him money. A sister can give him money. Okay? But for me to announce my personal project, I don't know how to do it. I can ask a brother, can you get me something? I'll give back. But to stand and as a pastor, brethren raise money for me, I don't know how to do it. Go and find out my history. They'll tell you the same thing. They'll tell you the same thing. He said, I preach the gospel. I may make the gospel of Christ without charge, that I abuse not my power in the gospel. Why am I sharing this with you? You need to wake up. You need to rise up to the challenges of the day. Listen, if you do willingly, you just read it. See, there's a reward. If you do it grudgingly, it's the same thing about giving. Let me show you. 2 Corinthians chapter 9. verse 7. It says, every man according as he purposed in his heart, so let him give. Even in giving, there's an attitude expected. In flyers distribution, publicity, wear t-shirt, all these things that we do, there's an attitude expected. You have to do with so much excitement, and you cannot fake it. Every man according as he purposed in his heart, so let him give, not grudgingly, because there are grudging givers. He says not grudgingly or of necessity. I pray you are not that way. This is why many don't have rewards. They will still give. But you see, grudgingly. Just take. How much are they asking us again? Anytime they report that kind of thing to me, I say, don't ask him again. That's what I tell them. So don't ask again. Must you ask him? There are members here, if I call them 3 times a day for whatever, they will send money. There are some of you here, if I call 3 times a day for different things, they will send money. Nobody is forcing. Nobody, you can't force me to give. I came to that point in my life. You can't force me. And those, I told you one time, they said I should come to studio, I should give 1 million to be in the studio. I was angry. I said, I'm not giving because I want to be in the studio. Who told you I want to be in the studio? It's not about being in the studio. Who told you I want to appear? I said, when you talk to people, don't bring that to me. I'm not doing it so that I can appear in the studio. What's that? I live in Ikorodu. I'll come and appear in the studio for 2 hours. Enter traffic 6 hours. You think that's an encouraging? I said, no, don't bring that. That's not. How much is needed? Tell me. Forget about studio. Don't tell me so that I can be number one. I'm not interested. Don't tell me all those things. What is needed? This is what we can give. Not because of anything. According as he proposed in his heart, so let him give, not grudgingly or of necessity, for God loveth a cheerful participator. It is there, for God loveth a cheerful giver. A cheerful giver. Not just every giver. A cheerful